anyways, I'm gonna keep it moving with. I'm gonna keep moving with but the expansive frequency transmission and I pointed frequency. But like I say, Mercury forwards is like, you know what? It makes sense not to go back that direction. It makes sense to go with this direction. You know? You know, it makes sense to build up in that direction, to construct in that direction. Because that direction full of cap. Got full of cap shit. That direction, always goat shit in that direction. Ain't working. Okay. Now, at 24:02 p.m. UT, okay, moon went to Gemini. So that being said, you know, moon's on towards Gemini cusp, so, you know, like things we vibe with, maintain our 3D security with, we communicate. Like, you know, we're communicating things, communicate about balance, talents, resources. Like, we're talking about what's growing in our fields. We're talking about like we're talking about, and if the shit just, I'm like, shoot. And also moon was contra parallel Uranus, moon contra parallel Uranus, stuff like that. So it's just like, you know what, if this ain't had me get these rotten and barren trees up out this field, this ain't had me put these trees back up in this field, I'm not talking to you. I'm not communicating you. I'm not having, you know. I'm not having these freezing air chains. Say I'm not having freezing air chains. Period. Fed. Yeah. Yeah. Like I ain't studying you. That feels like I'm not fucking studying you. Okay. At then. Okay. Now here's where it goes the next day. Cause remember, I was gonna be behind the solar day. Delta T time. Delta is real time. Time, yes, time is illusion, is nebulous, all of that. Yes, but there's still everything up to everything is truly. There's still strictures and dictates. Some of us, us in this room, particularly if you got a mule but not, particularly you got a mule but nice space, then you spend by navigating both you would spend by navigating both by, you know, really being up in the higher mind and navigating both, you know, navigate both, stuff like that. part part 3, but yeah, part 3, you know, moon 9, okay, 926 12,990. Okay, that's where we're shifting. Right. Okay. Now at 22:18 p.m. UT, that adds up to 4. Okay. That adds to 4. So, you know, Ceres, she's going back down. She's on the Taurus Gemini cusp. She's on Taurus Gemini cusp right now. She's really she is Aries in that field because when she hit the red degree of Taurus, you already know. You already know she is not going to be nurturing anything that doesn't have to do with those seeds, those crops, those produce, goods, and resources. Okay? Okay. She she's not going to be doing it. Okay. She's not gonna be doing it if you know if it doesn't have anything to do with nurturing the talents, skills, values, resources. You know, all of that, like all of that sensuality things, the physical. She's not going. No, she's not gonna be doing so. Seriously, like I'm hurrying up and I am finishing aerating this daggone field, this land, this ground, because in a little bit I am not. Uh uh. So when the moon went in alignment, that like those frequency exchanges, like we only nurturing those frequency exchanges that that had things to do with air in that ground, but still getting things good, like still getting things good, solidifying things so we maintain our security, even if it's going on in what it should even if it's going on, if it's going on in water houses, stuff like that, If it's going in water houses, but you were still getting things too. You were still getting things. You were still getting things in those spaces. You still getting things. You know why? Gemini Taurus, cause you still getting stuff. You still getting something. Hey, my being my being a card with some cash on it. That's ace space. That's ace space. My being a card with some benefits on it. It still has something to do with things. You know? Okay. And okay, now, okay, at 009. And like I said, that time break down to 4, so you already know it's back in things. 09 AM UT Moon Trine Charcoal. Okay, Charcoal is the divine feminine of Chiron. So like, she's bad. It I want to say that how me going on so like that. If you felt like getting your damn space, if you felt like getting your damn space to reflect and write down some things, meditate on some things, there's some communication going on. Meditate on some things, stuff like that. Wherever charcoal was going on, wherever that space is, wherever you already know, listen, I don't fucking feel like being bothered, man. If charcoal is not being you're not having like negative aspect to your charcoal, like I don't fucking feel like being bothered. I need to breathe. Okay, the gift of that breathing room in space because you unshifted. You got, what? Let me just go on the motherfucker head on, go on somewhere and write, reflect, meditate, kick back, whatever. I need my thinking space. I need my communication space, you know? Even shoot, even if you just feel like it, even if you just feel like it's changing frequencies, even you feel like just it's changing frequencies, stuff like that, like, and there were no, like that, there was no, there was no being a body in that space which you just exchanging frequencies with spirit. You just like that frequencies, you know, that need to occur and stuff like that. So there could be, you know, the future generations from fertility from that space taken, you know, legacy from that space taken. Yeah. Now, okay, at zero, yeah, because I gotta wrap this up pretty soon. Put a crux on pretty soon. Okay, at 0:11 a.m. UT. Okay, at breakdown 2. Okay, moon. I'm in North Node, but opposite South Node. So, like I said, the okay, that frequency exchange you were vibing with. Oh yeah, it take you to a place where you need to be to ascend. If this still going hard aspect to your Saturn, Uranus, or Pluto, you be having a hard time with. Mars, you might got into an argument that yeah, you need to say it, but motherfucker is an argument and shit like that. But yeah, you need to have it because that's what it take you where you motherfucking need to go at this point in time. Your journey in evolution. It's 10:10 Gregorian PM UT. So that break down two Venus, like duality. So whoever you was talking to and communicating with at that time, it that would take whatever you was riding at that time. Yeah, 111. Whatever you were riding down at that time. Yeah, whatever you was reading at that time. Yeah, whatever you was thinking at that time, even if you wasn't expressing it, whatever you was thinking at that time, yeah, that's why particularly I'm like that's why particularly at these times stuff like that moon moon and God would really be writing things down at the time. At that time, moon and air something really be writing things like like whatever you were writing, thinking, whoever you were talking to, exchange frequency, communicating with,